Hello, podcast. This is your captain speaking once again. And this one is going to be a pretty cool one. Something you probably weren't expecting to see. But if you recall, a few videos back, I got myself a box of Ingrained. And I pulled a Henrik Lundqvist. And I thought that was pretty amazing. An entire card. Carved out of wood. So then I hit the, as you say, the eBay highways and streets of eBay land. And guess what? Boo-boo. The entire 30-card subset, baby. The chase set of Ingrained. All 30 cards. Now, I have no idea what this is worth. Well, guess what? It's worth it a lot to me. Because I thought this was the coolest thing ever. These are all just the base ones, no autos. You get them roughly between like 15. The lowest one I paid was Daniel Sedin. He was only $9. From like 9 to 40, 45. The most expensive one was Sydney, and obviously because he was the last one, I think I paid $85 for him. But here we have it, baby. All 30. And we'll do a rundown. Check them out, baby. Card number 1. Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe. Look at him. So cool. Hey, these gotta all be, I'm gonna say, all one of ones, because each one, as you're gonna see, cut, like someone will cut deep, someone will just barely cut. Some will very lightly cut. But here you go. There you go. Gordie Howe. Umo. Daniel Sedin coming in at $9. Poor guy. Nobody put up a bidding fight for him, which made me happy. Daniel Sedin coming in at number 3. His brother, Henrik Sedin. But as you can see, he was really deep cut. And then I'll show you my next guy, Bobby Orr. He was barely cut. He's barely etched in the thing. Bobby Orr coming in at number 4. Bobby Orr. And then we have the most expensive, Sid the Kid. Sidney Crosby. Very cool, very cool. And it's the one I pulled from the pack. King Henrik Lundqvist. And then from the land up north, Canada, Austin Matthews. 7, Austin Matthews. And then Teemu Solani. Teemu coming in at number 8. And then Gino. Yevgeny Malkin. Gino Bino. Carved in time, baby. Number 9. And as we go through a third of the list, Dougie Gilmore. Dougie Gilmore. And there was a couple of players that I don't know how they made the list. This guy happened to be one. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's Curtis Joseph. And there's plenty of other goalies. Because there's not many goalies. And there's also no rookies in here. There was no rookies. It's all like legends and all-stars, veteran all-stars. And then Curtis Joseph somehow got into the mix. I mean, over like legendary guys like Brodeur, Waugh. Oh, although Brodeur wasn't in it, but there was a Waugh, I think. Cujo. I mean, over Hasek. A lot of guys that how do you get in there ahead of it? And Jerome Iginla. And then the Caner, Patrick Kane, coming in at number 13. And then the man with the beard, JoJo Thornton. A nice trim beard over here. Look at this. This one was also, the wood was really a real dark wood underneath. And here's another one. Super. This was the second Most expensive. He was like, I think he was like between six. I think he was like 65 for this guy. Actually, the top three were all Penguins as far as money was, and he was the third one. Mario Lemieux. It was Mario, Sidney, and then somebody else. I'll show him when he gets out there. And then we have a Marc Messier. This one was one of my favorites. This looked pretty cool. And look how cool these things are. Again, wooden, carved out of wood. This is wood, baby. Marc Messier. He was 16, so this is the second half of the list. We got Norm Ullman from the Detroit Red Wings. Good old Norm. Normie. And then we got Ray Bourque. Look at that. Very cool, very cool. And then we learn to the man who's just about coached or assistant coached every team in the NHL, little Larry Robinson. Larry Robinson at 19. And Captain Flash, the man who flies, Connor McDavid. Very cool, very cool, very cool, baby. And here's one, Cam Neely. Another Boston Bruin. Number 21 in this thing here. And here's the third most expensive Penguin. Jaromir Jagr. Yeah. And he was the one out. It was between him, Sid, that I kept losing. I kept losing. That's the worst thing about eBay. When you have you set your phone alarm and all these kind of alarms for like these weird times of the day, when because they're all over the world, and one time these bids end. You know how many times I had to wake up in the middle of the night to try to bid on Jagr, and I lose like 2 seconds in. I'm like, oh, everybody else is doing the same thing. Everybody's trying to get us upset. Stevie Stamkos, still alive and kicking up in the bubble. He could also win the Bubble Cup this year. And then we got Glenn Hall, number 24, Glenn Hall. And then we have the great one, who I figured would be the most expensive. I figured him and Howe. I think I paid like maybe he was up there, but he's not. I don't even think he was cracked the top 10 as far as price wise. He was around $40. Wayne Gretzky. I got him in the middle of the night. I know he was a late night. And here's another one, another very very light one as far as cutting into the wood with Keith Tkachuk. Wow, there you go, Keith Tkachuk from the Yotes, whose son is quite a savage. And then you got some Guy Lafleur coming to the door, number 27. And there's another odd, how do he make the cut? I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but there's only 30 cards here. Who said let's make sure we had to make one of Ron Hextall? Ron Hextall with the Flyers. This one came out good because it was so light that it really, look at the jersey detail. The jersey came out great. I like that one. Of all the cards, his jersey came out perfect with the carving. And then we have Chris Chelios. Another one very lightly carved into the wood. And last but certainly not least, Patrick Roy. Number 30. So there you have it, baby. An awesome thing that I made myself try to go out and get. And I'm going to try to get it out last year. You know, it was funny. I guess they also did this for 18-19, but I never pulled one, and I never even knew that they existed. So I was like, let me try to get those ones. But those are like $300 now. $300 a card, $400. And then not many cards. The whole 30 weren't available, so I couldn't do that. So at least these are still actively available on eBay, so you can fight for them. But here you have it, 1 through 30. And hopefully I'll do this again next year when Green comes out. These are so cool. Number 1 through 30. Chris, Larry Robinson, Mark Messier. Oh, well, there you have it, baby. It's a little odd video, but pretty cool, I thought. Till next time, adios.